Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back indeed to this War of Mine. This is a new series, a new season, a new run-through, a new playthrough, whatever you want to call it. And this time we're going to do it with a twist. I'm kind of thinking that we do a Good Samaritan run-through. Now the rules for the Good Samaritan run-through are going to be, we don't initiate violence unless we know that they are bad guys, i.e., you know, they are in the process of are continuing to harm people. So, you know, we can take out the bad guys that are actually doing bad things at the time. But everything else, we'll kind of, you know, we'll just do what we need to do. We'll help people. We won't, you know, do any bad things. We won't initiate any bad things. We will fire back if we're attacked, etc. But we won't, you know, actively steal, all that sort of stuff, right? We're going to do it as paragony as possible. And it may kill us, but, you know, I think it's worth a try. It's a fun idea. So, yeah, we're kind of gimping ourselves in this one a little bit. If you haven't seen the first series where I play it, you know, kind of normally, go watch that. Because that'll, you know, have a much more normal gameplay. This is going to be a little bit different just because, you know, a lot of the events we'll have seen before, so it's fun to find them from, like, a different angle. So, let's, without further ado, get started. Day 1. Okay, now hopefully nothing, you know, too terrible will happen at the beginning. It's not snowing, which is nice, you know. Occasionally you do start and it's kind of like all snowy and everyone's gonna die from hypothermia. It's not the best start. We have Pav. I don't know who you are, and I have no idea who you are. And, oh, we've got 4 people. Is that Anton? Okay, 4 people to start with. Actually, at the beginning, I don't like 4 people. 4 people at the beginning does cause some issues. You have to, like, basically, you know, have extra food, etc. Yeah, it is Anton. Okay, so yeah, I do know Anton. Right, so Pav, Anton. Oh god, it's not. I think I know who this is. Zatla, Sevda, Anton, and Pav. So, okay, what we have here is Zatya, who bolsters spirits. Okay, so she'd be someone you want on, like, an evil run, because she'd be able to bolster spirits of the group. Where are you? Oh, you're here. Have a look in there. We have Pav. We all know Pav. Pav is a fast runner. Sevta, she loves children. Oh dear, that's embarrassing. I know I'm not much of an asset in this terrible situation. I have good administrative skills and logistical skills, but I won't be of much use given the circumstances. I'm told I'm a good caregiver. I really love kids. Well, if you love kids, then that's fine, you know. Pull up a chair. Get to work on something. Oh, God. I love kids. What's she thinking? Yeah, we'll grab all this. There's a lot of wooden components coming on. We've actually got ourselves a lockpick there as well. I actually want to be able to make a crowbar, so I'm going to start making the metal workbench. Pav, I want you to start going through all the stuff over here. Bam. Okay, so we're going to be making a metal workbench immediately. Kind of want the crowbar to be able to get through all the locked doors that we're going to find. It might even be worth getting a shovel, but at the beginning, I'm not a fan of the shovel. Zatya. This way. Through here. Pav. There. So yeah, we're going to get them, you know, going through all these, ooh, and Sevtya as well. I have no idea. I'm not pronouncing the names right. I'm calling it Zatya and Sevtya, but they're probably incredibly wrong. Ooh, that's not terrible. It'll do. So yeah, everyone's getting calluses currently going through all the big piles of rubble, complaining, oh, we need a shovel. You should make us a shovel. No, you should just learn to get calluses on your hand. It's all fine. Like, a shovel costs 7 components forward. I kind of could do that in the beginning. I mean, there's an argument to be made for not, but let's make the crowbar. So, getting through all those, fine. Who's going to be done first, you wonder? Well, it's probably going to be the crowbar. Anton's going to go that way. So Anton is sick. Do we have anyone else who's, you know, otherwise down? Just Anton. He's legitimately sick. To be fair, out of all the people to be sick, no, I'd prefer it to be her. No, I'll be completely honest, I'd prefer it to be Sevtya. I don't know what we're going to have for carrying capacity. We could be really poorly off here, because I think our highest carrying capacity is probably going to be Pav. Pav's not terrible, but he certainly ain't great. He's no Boris. I miss Boris. Every run should have a Boris. Boris is amazing. Boris is Batman. So yeah, we're going to start going through there, and everyone else is slowly moving on. Okay. You know, I don't really want to tell Zatya. I kind of want to, you know, just let her discover it by herself, but it's kind of like, oh, yeah, when you're done with that, can you just do another pile right behind it? She'll really hate me. I think I'm running a fever. Gotta get some meds. Yeah. No. I don't think you're gonna get meds. I'll be, you know, completely honest with you. You're a little bit superfluous. We don't have medicine. No, no, no. We're a paragon. We're a paragon. We have to save everyone we can. What? There was nothing in there. Oh, you are kidding. There was nothing in there. Is that a bug? No. No, there was legitimately nothing in there. The crowbar's being used, so I guess we'll just, you know, line up. Crowbar done. Now? There we go. What do we find? Oh yeah, we found some components and some books. Not the best haul. It's kind of a mediocre haul. Sevtya. Go up here, look through that. Pav, keep going. I'm kind of hoping that we can clear everything on day one. I don't know if we will be able to. We're getting close. So it's certainly a possibility. Yeah, more parts and stuff. Sure. And Anton. I think Anton's going to be next, isn't he? Yeah. Grab all that. Anton. Go. Sevtya. Open that door, please. Because we actually have our... Ooh! Yay, jewelry. So we got something to trade. Yeah, we actually have our medicine room. What's it called? Bathroom, I think it is. Yeah, it is actually a bathroom. Actually starts with boarded off, so we should probably unboard that. And I think we're done for day one. Other than the fact that we're still going through the piles. I don't think there's any other piles to do apart from the ones that are locked off. Zatya is nearly done. There you go. Hopefully there'll be something good in here. Kind of thinking what we should make. Bed. Always a bed. Bed day one. Now people keep telling me, always in the comments, every time. Every series, every season, every playthrough, whatever you want to call them. Every time, people keep telling me, oh, you should make a second bed immediately. No! It's a waste of components. It's a waste of stuff that I would have used for other stuff. You got to remember, with any strategy game or survival game, the more stuff you save to use, you know, for something early on is, ooh, medicine. Yeah, that's it. Anton gets medicine. Is, you know, a bonus because if you can use it early on something else instead of having to build something that's basically superfluous, you help yourself in the long term. It allows you to get more stuff. It allows you to survive longer. It allows you to use less materials on other things, like, you know, keeping people alive or whatever because they're tired and got shot. It's cumulative. So, you know, if you can save materials by, you know, not building a second bed and just rotating people during the day, you're golden. Pav. Go. I think we're going to clear out everything today, which is pretty good. It's, like, very rare you can clear out everything. But if you're quick about it, you can actually probably do it, you know, 9 times out of 10. Or even 10 times out of 10, probably. If you're just quick. Just going to make sure you build that crowbar as soon as possible. Alright, Anton. Yeah, you want to sleep, but no, you get medicine. Get up! I'm giving you medicine! Really? Really, Anton? Really? You won't even get up to get medicine. There we go. Apparently I had to deselect you. At least we've got bandages, got some more components, some more wood. Ooh. Not wood. Vegetables and raw food. That I like. That I like. Okay, Anton, get that medicine. Come on. Faster. Faster, Anton. I believe in you. Or we could go up that way. That way works too. There we go. So Anton's managed to get himself some medicine, so he's going to hopefully be okay. Now, I probably should put him to recover, but I don't think we're going to have the chance. I think someone's going to have to sleep. Actually, first, day one, you could probably get by. Yeah, so day one, Anton sleeps. Oh, God. This is... It could be worse. We actually have some 12s. I mean, any day you get Pav, you're like, okay, well, that's mediocre. It's not, you know, it's not Boris. But he'll do. Sevtya, oh, you're... And we're keeping you alive because we're being paragony. I don't know what we're doing with our lives these days. You can be on guard. Right, so abandoned cottage. Family barricaded themselves in the house, but despite their efforts, the looters got inside. It's been abandoned ever since. Still, we managed to find some useful things the looters overlooked or left behind. Abandoned cottage, always my day one choice. Taking the crowbar. Bam. Let's go for it. So immediately, going to have a look in this pile here. Hoping to find the broken gun if we can. good amount of components and wood coming out of this. That's nice. I kind of, you know, early game itis, I kind of forget that, you know, in the late game, all of these things are kind of, you know, washed out, drawn out, used up, gone. But in the early game, they're just so plentiful. It's nice to come back to actually this plentiful stage. Oh, bloody hell, lots of wood. We'll get rid of some of these things that we don't necessarily need quite so much of. We'll grab the wood. We don't even need food at the moment, right? Because we don't actually have a cooker. Getting all the stuff to be able to build the stuff to be able to use the cooker and that, like, actually, you know, efficiently is, you know, probably a better bet. Weapon components. Nice. I would like an early hatchet. An early hatchet would be tasty. That said, I don't know if I necessarily need it right now. You could probably get by and build yourself a pistol. But we'll go for the hatchet. The hatchet seems to be decent play, and we are playing Paragon-y, so maybe we're like, you know, we want to think about breaking wood more than we would think about, you know, having a weapon. Okay, so that's actually more parts than we can put in our stack, so we'll leave that. I think we're pretty much done here for day one. Sugar, right, okay. So I do want to be able to get a load of sugar to start on the moonshine as soon as possible to get that early trading in. Early trading is really useful. Now, it's a shame we don't have Bruno. I kind of will, as we go on, and as I find the increased price of, you know, making moonshine with not having Bruno, I'm kind of going to start regretting that. And be like, I wish we had Bruno. Because cheap moonshine is so good. I mean, Bruno can basically make, what, like 33% extra moonshine because he saves, you know, 33%. Or he saves 25%. It costs 33% more without Bruno. So, you know, with Bruno, you can have 33% extra moonshine. That's like getting a third extra stuff. That's like you go down to, I don't know, buy... I have no idea. What do you want to buy 3 of and you getting 4 is amazing? I have no idea. There's a terrible analogy. There we go. I completely fail. No analogies today. I'm just going to GG out. So we're getting through that. The reason I'm doing this tonight, when I've actually got a full capacity, is I don't want to bring the crowbar back again. I want to bring the crowbar day 1. I want to open up everything at the crowbar day 1. And then I'm done. I don't need to bring the crowbar back, and I can have the extra slot spare. So by opening this up, since we've got pretty much, you know, lots of time left, I can get there, I can open up with the crowbar, and when we come back the next day, it'll still be open. I won't have to bring the crowbar back. So slowly, slowly. Catchy monkey. See, Pav spent all his day with calluses on his hands, and now he's going to spend, you know, the entire night just working on those calluses. Eventually, you know, the blisters that formed will become calluses, and he'll probably thank me for it. You know, just repeated exposure really does help in these kind of situations. So, are we through? Yeah, we are. Crowbar. And what's behind locked door number 1? Bam. Moonshine and bullets. Okay, so I'm digging both of those. We also got some herb medicine. All of this is actually really kind of expensive stuff in terms of what you can trade it for. I don't think I'll take the moonshine just yet, just because I can't stack it. Herbal medicine, meh. You know, in fact, I'll just leave it here. Because, like, herbal medicine cures people from being slightly sick. And at the end of the day, on the first day they robbed us. 2 days later, they murdered our girls. I shot every one of them. But I don't use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. The next part looks shaky. If you're reading this, don't look for me. Okay. As a paragon, that really brings tears to our heart. Now, I'm not focusing as much on events this time around, because, you know, you've probably watched the first series, you've probably seen them. That said, if you haven't watched the first series, I would recommend you go back and watch that. We're going to be going a little bit faster through this playthrough. Let's look in these things, just to be able to get an idea of what's inside them. Okay, so more weapon parts. That I can stack. I think I need 5 for a hatchet. Which is unfortunate, because I think they stacked to only 4. Herbal medicine again. Okay, and bandages. Good to know. Bandages are very useful. What's in here? Come on. Oh, we'll take the component and, you know, fill off our category. Now the question is, do we build a knife? Kind of thinking not. We'll go back, we'll find the, I don't know if you want any of these. Okay. We'll find where he's buried the gun in the backyard. We'll dig that up. Oh, no. Let's open this door. Come, Pav. Got plenty of time still. Like, we've got like 3 hours left. The moon's, you know, nice and... I was about to say high. It's not particularly high. It's actually below the skyline. Just. What are these footsteps? It's a rat. It's fine. It's fine. I thought for a moment that like a vent was throwing us for a loop. I'm kind of used to not having to deal with those sort of things like people here. There we go. Broken pistol and... Ooh, 2 weapon parts. Yeah, I can't stack it, so... I'm sorry, components, but I want my hatchet more than I want you. I should probably take the broken pistol anyway. I don't know why. Like, I don't need to take it because I won't be building a pistol. But I probably... I'll leave it. We'll come back for it another time. There's no reason taking a pistol now if we're going to build a hatchet. So we'll go back. We'll build a hatchet. Day 2. Okay. Opening the door. And tonight I had a really good haul. Look what I got. Pav is particularly pleased at his haul. Did anything bad happen? No? Good. Right. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to end the episode there. I know it's a very short episode, but the save locations in this sort of mine are at the beginning of every day. You can't manually save, so it gets a little bit interesting when you're trying to end an episode and you want to be able to leave it at a save point. So we're going to end it here for today. Thank you very much. I've been EnterElysium. If you've enjoyed the previous series and you're going to enjoy this series, if you've enjoyed this episode in particular, please remember to like. And if you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. As per usual, stay shiny.